I have given the permission to you to record as well. You can record. Okay. Are you able to record?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just share my screen now. Yeah. What we were dealing about yesterday, what chapter we were dealing with? It was cells, right? So what is cells? What are cells?
Cells are like stuff in humans and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So cells are the building blocks or the basic or the structural units of our body. Okay, not of only our body, we are talking about animals and plants also. Okay, so all the living organisms, be it a plant, animal, human, bacteria, everything is made up of cell. Okay, now we have two classification of organisms based on the number of cells present. Okay, so there are some cells, there are some organisms which are unicellular. Okay, what is meant by unicellular? And what is meant by multicellular?
I don't know.
Okay, no problem. Okay, what is unicellular? Unicellular organisms have just one cell in our body, in their body. Okay, they have just one cell in their body. Okay, like bacteria. Okay, bacteria will have only one cell in its body. Okay, it is just one cell. Okay, so amoeba. Okay, amoeba is also an example of unicellular. You have seen amoeba?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know about amoeba. You know about bacteria. What do bacteria do?
It eats stuff up.
Yeah.
It eats stuff up.
Okay, it eats stuff up. Okay, no, not exactly that. Okay, why do you think? Okay, tell me, are bacteria good or bad?
Bad.
Okay, there are only bad bacteria then. There are no good bacteria.
There is good bacteria.
Okay, there are good bacteria and most of them are bad also. Okay, many bacteria are bad. Okay, so what do bad bacteria do? They will spread infections, right? They will spread infections. Okay, so uh, infections, like what are the infections do you know about? Tell me.
I don't know any infection.
Okay, you don't know any infection. Okay, okay. For infection, we can see about COVID. Okay, you know about COVID? What happened in COVID? Do you know COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is COVID? It's a infection, right? Because of it, so many people were dead. Okay, you people were not having schools and colleges for so long. Okay, you were enjoying. It was like a vacation. So what is this COVID? This COVID was an infection. Okay, but this was the viral infection. Okay, what is meant by viral infection? That is, it was caused by virus. Okay, so there are virus. There are certain pathogens. Okay, what is meant by pathogens? Pathogens are the organisms which harm humans and animals, okay, as well as plants. Okay, they are termed as pathogens. Okay, so we have virus as the pathogens, we have bacteria as the pathogens, we have parasites as the pathogens. Okay, so just like this COVID, there are certain diseases like cholera and other diseases which are infected due to this bacteria, which is spread due to this bacteria. Okay, and you already know about amoeba. Okay, so this bacteria and amoeba have only one cell in their body. Okay, just that one cell is responsible for their whole livelihood. Okay, they can carry out all their functions, biological functions, using that one cell. Okay, so that is an example of unicellular organism. Now what about multicellular organisms? Are we multicellular or unicellular? Naveen, tell me.
Multi.
We are multicellular. Okay, what about animals? They are multicellular or unicellular?
Unicellular.
Animals are unicellular.
What?
Animals are unicellular. All the animals have just one cell in their body.
No.
No, so they are also multicellular. Okay. What about plants? What are the big trees that you see? They are unicellular or multicellular?
I think they're unicellular.
No, they are also multicellular. Okay. Apart from bacteria, viruses, and amoeba, all the other organisms are multicellular, right? Only these particular groups are having unicellular organisms. Rest, all of them are multicellular. Okay. So do you want to see how does a cell look like under microscope? Have you ever noticed
Yeah.
a cell under microscope?
No.
Okay, I'll show you. Yeah, see, this is not exactly a cell, but see, this is how the surface of our tongue looks like. This particular picture. Okay, can you see? This is how if I just put your tongue in the microscope, under that microscope, you will be seeing these structures. Okay, what are these structures? Tell me, what are these structures, these conical structures? What are these structures? Tell me. What is tongue used for? What is the function of tongue? We discussed about this yesterday. We have 5 sense organs, right? We have 5 sense organs. Okay. So what is the function of this tongue? Yeah.
Eating.
Eating. Yeah. Okay. Eating. Okay. But what is the what does it have to do with eating? Okay, we eat, but teeth is also used in eating. Okay, teeth is also helpful in eating. What is special about this tongue? How do you differentiate if I just give you a chocolate or if I just give you a medicine? Okay, you differentiate between both of them using your taste sensation, right? Because chocolate is supposed to be sweet. Okay, if I just give you a chocolate, you'll be able to differentiate it with from medicine. Why? Because chocolate is supposed to be sweet, and that medicine, that pill I will be giving you, that will be bitter in taste. Is it so or not? Tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how are we able to differentiate that? It because of the tongue. Okay. Tongue has the ability to sense taste. Okay. Say it with me. Tongue has the ability to sense taste. Okay. Are we clear about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what is this? See the screen. What is this conical structure present over here in the tongue, which we can see under microscope? These are taste buds. Okay, these are what? Taste buds. Right? These are taste buds. Okay, and these taste buds are responsible for what? For sensation of taste. Okay, suppose if I just give you a chocolate. Okay, if I just do what? If I just ask you to close your eyes. Okay, I'll ask you to close your eyes and I'll just tell you to differentiate without opening your eyes whatever you are eating. Okay, I'll give you a piece of chocolate and I'll give you a pill afterwards. I'll give you a medicine afterwards. You will be able to differentiate it without even opening your eyes. How? Because we have taste buds, and according to the taste, you will be able to tell whether the particular thing you are eating is a chocolate or a medicine. Are we clear about it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is how our stomach looks from inside under the microscope. See, why is your video not there, Naveen?
What?
Your video is not here. Why?
Oh, that should only went off.
Okay, okay. No issues. Okay. So, this is what our stomach looks like in the microscope. What about this? This is the nerve cell. Okay, under a microscope, a nerve cell will look like this. Okay, this is how a nerve cell looks. Okay, okay. Do you want to see some other structures as well under microscope? We'll see a head of the mosquito. Okay, under microscope. Okay.
Oh, can I see great white shark's teeth?
Yeah.
Can I see a great white shark's teeth under the
Shark
microscope?
teeth under microscope.
Yes.
Okay, we will see that too. Wait, I'll just try to search it. I don't think. uh,
Great white.
yeah, there are certain pictures. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is it. This is how it will look under the microscope.
That looks ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly. Okay. Okay. I'll just show you. Mosquito's head. Do we want to see the mosquito's head? Okay, see. This is
Yeah.
how mosquito head will look like under microscope, right? Okay.
Ew.
Now what is, yeah, it's you, right?
I
Okay.
got a question.
Yeah.
How does poop look like um in the microscope?
How does
Poop look like in the microscope?
how does poop looks like in the microscope? Okay, okay. See, when I was in second year, no, when I was, I'm a doctor right now. Okay, when I was in second year, we were supposed to see this stool samples. We don't say poop over here. We say it's stool, right? We say it as stool. Okay, so we used to have this stool samples and we used to examine under microscopes. Okay, and what do we use to examine? We used to examine the things present. Okay, we have sometimes hair
Wait,
present.
I
Or,
got a question.
yeah,
How does poop look like in the microscope?
yeah, that is what I'm telling you. You want to see how does it looks like? Okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to see it all the time when I was in second year. Okay, when I was in college, I used to see that. Okay, just a minute. Stool examination. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, it's you. Okay. Yeah. So what all the things which we can find in a sample of poop, as you say, we can find hair. Okay, we can find hair. Okay, we can find plant fibers. Okay, plant fibers we can find. Okay, we can find this eggs. Okay, what is this? This is egg. Okay,
What?
whose egg it is? It is the egg of a parasite. Okay, why do we need poop
I got a
examination?
question.
Yeah,
Question.
yeah.
What's this?
This there are a lot of things present inside a stool. Okay, I guess this is a plant fiber or something like that. Okay,
It looks metal to me.
it looks metal. No, 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 it's not metal. It's not metal. It's not metal. Okay, okay. So there are a lot of things present. Okay, so I'll just erase it. Please stop drawing.
Wait, we're not. Wait, look at the face.
Okay, you are trying to draw a face. Okay, okay. 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 Anything else you want to see under microscope?
Yeah, a dragon.
Okay, a dragon. Okay. First, we need to understand that. First, we need to understand something that microscope is used to see structures that we cannot see with naked eyes. Okay, that is why it is known as microscope. Okay, what is meant by micro? Micro means small. Okay.
What about the sun?
What about
The sun.
the sun?
Mm-hmm.
You want to okay, you want to ask what if we see the microscopic picture of sun? That's what you are asking.
Mm-hmm.
How will you see the microscopic picture of sun? Like it's not possible, I guess, because you need to have a part of sun with you. Okay, there has to be something to keep under the microscope, right? So if you don't have the sample, what will you observe under the microscope, right? So you need
The
to have a
moon.
sample. Yeah.
How about the moon? The moon.
Yeah, moon we can see. I think they must have seen it also because there are a lot of parts of moon available. I'll just search it. Yeah. It's not
Wait, can
actually
we
the
break it?
it's not actually the microscopic picture. Okay, it's like a zoomed in picture of the sun itself. Okay, it is showing all the craters and holes that are present in the moon. Okay, see over here, it is not the microscopic picture, right? As I said, the microscopic picture is used, the microscope is used to observe the things that are not visible with our eyes. Okay, when we want to
Wait, wait, can I see a water bear? Water bear.
what?
Water bear.
What a bear.
Yeah.
You're asking this, just let me write it.
Water bear. That's a real life animal.
Okay, you want to see this?
A water bear, yeah.
Yeah. See, why do you need to see a water bear under microscope? Tell me. Why do
Because
you
I don't
want to
know
see? Because it is okay. If I just put a water bear in front of your eyes, will you be able to see or not? It is big enough, right? It is big enough to see with our naked eyes. Okay, we can just see it with our own eyes. So there is no need to see water bear under microscope. That is what I am telling you. Okay.
Can you show me a picture of water bear?
Okay, you just want to see a picture of water bear.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a water bear is. I know snow bear.
Okay, very fascinating though.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, this is water bear. Okay. This particular thing has been like recently discovered, right? Tardigrade.
Yeah, what is this? It looks weird.
Yeah, it looks weird. Actually, this is like uh, recently it has been discovered. Okay, we keep discovering new forms of new species of animals and plants. Okay, so this is one of the animals. Okay, yeah, I just read about it like
It's supposed to be outer space.
no, this is not in they are
It's
known
outer
to survive in outer space. Okay, if you just put this in the outer space also, they can survive it. Okay, but this is not present in space. It was basically found inside water only. Okay, I didn't knew that it is known as water bear. I just knew the scientific name, I guess, the tardigrade, but I didn't knew if it is known as water bear. Okay, just
Look
I
at
a
the
a few years
Look,
ago only, I just think that it has been discovered, this particular species has been discovered.
look,
Are we
a
okay?
very lovely. Yeah, wait, can you see a picture zoomed up in there?
You want to zoom in?
Yeah.
Just a second, I'll just choose a photo and you'll see it. Okay.
Mm,
Are you able to see it now?
yeah.
Yeah, see, this is what a water bear looks like. Even I
This
didn't
is
know if this is called as water bear.
very scary.
Okay, it's scary. Okay, I hope you don't dream about this at night.
This has no face.
Yeah, it has no face. Okay, because it is a lower animal. Okay, it is like we are highly evolved animals. Okay, we are also animals, but we are highly evolved animals. Okay, but there are lower forms of animals as well. So this is one of the lower phylum of animals. That is why it is not that much evolved. So you cannot distinguish between the face and the body and the tail part, or the eyes or the mouth of this particular animal. Okay.
Speaking about face, it doesn't have a face.
Yeah, it doesn't have a face. It's just have a sucking mouth. Okay, which can be used to suck the food. Okay, it just has that. It does not have any eyes or anything like that. Okay, I think I'll be dreaming about it today. It's scary to me as well. Okay, anything else you want to see?
Mm, one more thing.
Yeah, tell me.
Pee.
Okay, you want to see the microscopic picture of urine, right?
Yes.
Actually, uh, urine sample. Okay.
Whoa, that's disgusting.
Yeah, see.
What are those?
These are the substances that are present in urine. Okay, a lot of substances are present in urine as well. All the elements like sodium, potassium, okay, and some excretory substances also. So they all are present in the urine, right? So we can see all the structures here. Okay, generally we don't have the urine analysis under microscope. There are different ways. Okay, see. This is what we see under microscope. Okay. Anything else?
Eh,
Okay. I guess we'll just continue. See, this is a mosquito head. Okay. Now, what is this? The purpose of me telling you this was let you know about this. What is this 200x and what is this 2000x? Tell me.
how much it weighs? How much of those circles there is?
No, 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 no. Okay, see, what are we supposed to do with the microscope? Tell me, what is the function of microscope? Why do we use microscope? Tell me. First, tell this.
To see stuff that we can't see.
Yeah, okay. So if we have very small object and we want to see the structural detail of that object, then we will use a microscope, right? And how do we see? Because the microscope does magnification. Okay, it helps in magnification of the image. Okay, magnification of the object, therefore we are able to see. So what amount of magnification which we are using, that is what we are saying. Okay, so this particular image is magnified 200 times. Okay, this has been magnified 200 times. Okay, and this image has been magnified 2000 times. Okay, so both of them are mosquito head only, but if we just use a microscope and use it under 200 power, if you just magnify it by 200, then we will see something like this. And when we will magnify the same mosquito under 2000 power, we will see something like this. Okay, so this is, I think, the head. This is the head of the mosquito, right? Okay. What else can we see over here? See, this is the plant root cell. Okay, the root of the cell looks like this. The root cell looks something like this. Okay, this is one root cell. Okay. Now what we have to study in this chapter is that what are the structures present inside the cell. Okay, this is one plant cell. Okay, this is one plant cell. Okay, now see what is this black dot over here. this white space over here, this white space over here, what are they? What about this? Okay, what about this? What are these structures? Okay, so we will be dealing with what all the structures that we can find in the plants or animal cells. We will be dealing with that. Okay, are we clear what we are going to study in this chapter? Naveen, are you there? Naveen? Naveen? Hi, hello. Naveen, are you there?
Now we have just learned most of the requirements. Any norm exists. After that, check.
Hello.
Have to store this information.
Naveen, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you
Yeah.
not responding?
Oh, because there's dumb screen time on this.
Okay, okay, and I'm not able to see the video as well.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, so what all things which we can see in the microscope? Tell me. Okay, can you see a man? Can you see a man with your eyes? Can you see me
Yeah.
now? You're able to see me
Yeah.
without a microscope also?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see your hand without the microscope?
Yeah.
Can you see your finger without the microscope?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So these are all the things which we can see with our naked eye. Okay. Now what about microscope? Can you see the thickness of your hair with your eyes? Thickness of your hair.
Yeah.
You can see the thickness of your hair with your with eyes.
No. No.
No, right? Okay, so for that we will use the microscope. Okay, what about the cell? We cannot see cell with our eyes, so we will use microscope for that. So goes for the bacteria also. Okay, now what about viruses? Viruses, some microscope cannot even we cannot use the same microscope to magnify all the organisms. Okay, so for hair, for cell, for bacteria which are having larger cells, which we use light microscope or compound microscope. Okay, but there is something called electron microscope also that is used to see even smaller organisms, right? Like atom.
Can I
Okay,
go to the bathroom? Can I
yeah,
go to the bathroom?
okay, okay.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
I'm back.
Okay. So what about atom? What are the subatomic particles that we read about? Tell me.
About like
What about the subatomic particles we just dealt with in the last chapter? Tell me.
we dealt with like how much how much neutrons are there in a
Yeah, how
whole
much neutrons and
object?
neutrons, and
How
then
much photons? And that photons don't change.
yeah. So these were the
But
subatomic
neutrons
particles.
can.
Yeah. So these are the subatomic particles, electron, protons, and neutrons, right? So how we will see this electron, proton, and neutron? we will see it under the electron microscope. Okay, there is something called as electron microscope. Okay, it is having high powers of magnification. Okay, we can magnify the images up to a lot of power. So that is why we use it to see the atoms or the viruses. Okay, very small molecules, we can see it under the microscope. Okay, are we clear about this? What all we can see using light microscope or compound microscope and electron microscope?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who was the first person to discover cell? Who was the first person to discover cell? It is a very important question. You can expect it in a lot of competitive exams as well as your objective questions. They come at this come a lot. Okay. So who did the discovery of cell? There is this person called Robert Hooke. Okay. So who was Robert Hooke? He was a scientist as well as he was a traveler. Okay. He was a traveler. He used to travel to different places. Okay. So once he was traveling, okay, he was traveling and he thought to take the bark. What is bark?
A bar,
Yeah, what is bark? Bark of a tree. If I say a bark of a tree, what is meant by that? Which part am I talking about?
a tree bark. Tree
Yeah.
bark.
Okay, I'll just show you what I meant by bark. Just a minute. This is the bark of a tree, right? Just a second.
Tree bark, right?
Yeah, tree bark. Yeah, that is what I'm talking. This is the
A
bark.
brown part.
Yeah, the woody, the brown stuff. Okay. So that is used to make our furniture. Okay. So this is the bark, right? So what he did, he just took a piece of this bark and he tried to observe it under microscope, right? And which tree it was? It was oak tree, right? It was oak tree. You have seen oak tree?
What?
You have seen oak tree?
Oh, tree, yeah.
Yeah, oak tree.
Oak tree.
Yeah. We have a lot of trees, right? We have mango trees, we have neem trees, we have orange trees, we have lemon trees, right? So this is one type of tree, right? So this is oak tree. Okay. So what he did, that person Robert Hooke, he was a traveler. Okay, and once while he was traveling, he took the piece of the bark of this oak tree and he tried to observe it under microscope. Okay, and what he saw a structure like this. He saw a structure like this under the microscope. See
Like that.
this structure. Okay, he saw this. Okay, and what he said, the bark of the tree is made up of little boxes. Okay, can you see little boxes over here? Little square boxes. Little square boxes. Okay, you can see boxes over here, right? So he told that he described what he observed as little boxes. Okay, and these boxes were termed as cells. Okay, these boxes were termed as cells. Okay, so what he did, he was traveling and he just took a piece of bark of an oak tree and he tried to observe it under the microscope, right? And after observing it under the microscope, he termed those little boxes as cells. So who discovered cell for the first time? It was Robert Hooke. Okay. Now this bark is the non-living part of the tree. Okay. This bark is the non-living part of the tree. It is not living. Okay. So who discovered the first living cell? Who observed the first living cell under microscope? It was this person. It was Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Okay. So this person was the first to observe a
I get water.
okay. Okay, you can just have water. Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Am I audible? Yeah. So this person, this Anton von Leeuwenhoek was the first person. Okay, this is going to like end. This meeting is supposed to be ended in like less than 1 minute. You can just join again. Okay.
Okay.
It might take a little time since the recording takes time to get converted. So we'll just start after 2 minutes. Okay. Just don't worry if it takes a little longer. Okay, so this person was the first person to observe the living cell, okay, for the first time. Okay, now the lens which these people used, the microscope which these people used was crude microscope. What is meant by crude microscope? That was not very developed. Okay, that was not very developed. We were not able to see the inside details or the structural details of the cell under these crude microscopes, right? So later, when we have more evolution, when we had more evolution in the microscopes, we had compound microscopes, and